I think it's weird that Russians are so anti-gay. I mean, they invented the concept of a woman inside a woman, inside a woman, inside a woman. Thank you, that is my best joke. I was watching a documentary about rescue dogs recently because of course I was. I'm everything I look like I am. Any assumption you've made about me is correct. I'm vegan, I'm gluten-free, and you're right, I don't watch a lot of porn because I find that it doesn't emotionally resonate with me. I've been thinking about what kind of porn I would like to see, and I'm trying to speak it into existence Oprah style, so I'll tell you right now. This is what I'd like to see, all right? I'd like to see a hot woman. Again, no surprises, I hope. All right? Little bead of sweat, probably, because she's bent over, working it, applying for an arts grant. Yeah! Take it! Take money for your art, take it! That's what I would like to see. Does my face get too aggressive when I yell, take it? Not aggressive enough. Okay, thank you, I heard you. I was watching this documentary with my little rescue dog, who I'm very much in love with. By round of applause, how many of you guys have dogs? Okay, good. So I was watching this documentary about rescue dogs, and I believe that we could transform society if we were to treat people like we treat rescue dogs, right? Because when rescue dogs have an issue, we always think about what happened in their past, what trauma did they go through, why are they like this? And when people have an issue or they're being jerks, we rarely think about what happened in their past, what trauma did they go through, why are they like this? And I think we should think about that more for people. Yes, absolutely. We should think about that for people, and then if they're jerks, if they continue to be jerks, we should put them down. It's the only way to do it, right? Like, we explain to you the rules, you don't seem to get it, you go nine-nine now. Shh. Long forever nine-nine. And I have compassion for people with real issues, but I mean like your everyday jerks. That's who we don't need more of. I was on a plane recently, and before it took off, these two guys were arguing in the aisle. Okay, and I think they were both kind of being jerks. I didn't really hear what they were saying. A lot of times when men are talking in public, it's just like white noise to me. I don't hear it. Blissfully ignorant. And I didn't hear them until one of them said to the other guy, he goes, "And you're a fag." And that's when I perked up. Like a gay superhero. I just had sonar hearing for that one part. I was out of my seat immediately. I was just like, my people need help. Immediately grew 2 leather cuffs. That's how lesbians get them, if you didn't know. Anytime we do any spontaneous social justice, a leather cuff appears. So I didn't know what to say, but I knew I had to get involved. And I panicked. Because I heard myself say, as it came out of my mouth, "Hey, I'm a fag." It's close. But it's not totally accurate, right? But it did what it needed to do. It got these two guys to shut up, stop arguing. They were just staring at me confused, like 2 Labradors trying to do math, just like, what? But then it had the unintended consequence of getting a whole area of the plane to also stop doing what they were doing and also stare at me. And I don't know if any of you have ever yelled, "I'm a fag" in public. There is a silence that follows. I could feel everyone's eyes on me, and I suddenly was filled with so many questions. I thought I had done the right thing, and then all of a sudden I was like, was that hate speech? Am I gonna get arrested? What gender am I? Like, things got deep and weird and philosophical. And then just when I thought I was gonna melt down, the guy seated directly behind me said, really matter-of-factly, he goes, "I'm also a fag." It was amazing. And then, from another part of the plane, we didn't see this guy, we only heard this guy. Some hero shouted out, "We're all fags!" Like, annoyed. He brought annoyance to the situation. I don't think he heard how it started, but by the time it got to him, he was annoyed. And I don't know, he could have been right. It was a flight from Toronto to LA. We could have all been fags, absolutely. Just a bunch of fags with dreams trying to get close to the sun. I don't know. But it was incredible because what had started as a really ugly moment just completely turned around. And it felt like we all came together as a group, right? We drew a line, we said, this is unacceptable. And it felt like we all agreed, you know, that initial guy that kicked it off, he should be put down. That's the exact type of person that we don't need more of. And then the plane took off, I think, or we were just uplifted by the spirit of humanity. What it is to stand up for ourselves and look out for each other. And then we heard, "This is your pilot speaking. I'm also a fag." Thank you so much, you guys. I'm DeAnne Smith. Good night.